Stock up on items.
Doing stuff? I can't imagine what you would be doing. Maybe going on a quest?
Alright, let's do it.
But I hope your important email thing goes well, Dragon. You have no idea.
Sand Village battle.
That struggle for the orb. I keep on struggling, but they keep pulling me back in. We have to play the struggle battle, guys, to get all the orbs. If we get all 100, we win. Or all 200.
Man, I can't be wasting time.
What is that face? What is that mouth?
The Shirogane clan could be up to no good, and we're just
sitting here. Actually, you're standing, nerd. I have good news, and we have no one else to send this information.
The missing spirit orb has been found.
Oh, good.
Really?
Wow, his voice cracked pretty hard there.
What? You lost it?
Oh, well, if you don't know about it, forget I said anything.
Yes, I am wearing orange. I tried eating some leftover ramen stuff to, like, really get in the spirit of Naruto, but it was like eating a ball of slime, so I kinda put that aside.
Let's go.
But, you know, I ate some. Yeah, the ramen stuff was not very good, so did not go through eating that. She's head on hands. I can't believe this is happening. What is she's having a Monday.
Yes, Sand Ninja came upon it, and
Sand Ninja have come upon it. How come none of the other nations seem to be like invested in this at all? I know they haven't been introduced yet, but you'd think we'd at least get like some kind of magical OC.
It's at a place called
Give us Zabuza's kid or something from the Mist Village. Oh wait, that was Haku. Give us Haku's zombie. Wait, they already did that. Well, they do that in the future. Haku's zombie alternate self from another dimension.
They're trying to figure out how to destroy it, of course.
Instead, we get these canonical characters.
Shikamaru found.
So, once that research
This is a terrible fan fiction.
The master puppet can't be revived, right?
The master puppet.
Exactly. But the Shirogane clan will undoubtedly try to hinder our efforts.
As they should. That's kind of their job.
Especially if they know that the orb is being held there.
You guys ready to fight some puppets and probably see Gaara today?
We cannot allow them to steal the orb. Now
Wisely
go
here.
cooperate with the ninja of the hidden sand.
It's usually Shikamaru that's going with me.
Gotcha! Let's go, Bushy Brow!
Yes, we will protect the spirit orb until the bitter end.
It's just an orb. You don't need to protect it that much. You should probably destroy it. But for those that aren't aware of the story, even though I think everyone here would be, there are 5 spirit orbs or something, and there are a bunch of puppet master guys trying to get a hold of it. There we go. And if they do get a hold of it, they awaken a giant master puppet that has the power to destroy a nation. And for some reason, only the main characters are able to take care of this. Kashi, who's that? I guess I'll just leave the village. I don't think I have any money. Why am I going? Oh, okay. Like, why am I going over here? I thought it was in the Sand Village, but nope. It's past the Sand Village. You know, earlier Naruto attacked the orb that they found and were trying to protect. He was like, we could just destroy this right now, which is, you know, a good idea. Sadly, it seemed to, like, wake up the orb, and so it flew through a wall and disappeared. And now they found it. He's not the worst anymore. He's pretty strong. Although he's not as strong as the last game where he had Power Strike. Now he just has these crappy Rasengan thing. Like, what even is that? Ow.
First until PH0 Phoenix or Sonosuke decide otherwise.
PH0 Enix. Is Is that Square Enix's... Is that one of Square Enix's little... Oh, I don't know the word. Part Square Enix? There. I said that. And hello, Toronto. Hope you're having a good day. I don't think Phoenix is gonna be here. Phoenix claimed that he will not be showing up for a few days because he's busy. Before the merger. Oh, okay. I didn't know Enix had a PH0. I'm impressed. Hello, Gum. How's it going? I don't think you snuck in too well when you're wearing your bright pink outfit. It's implied at the beginning, or at least, no. At the beginning, it's implied that the nine-tailed fox would get out.
Not too shabby.
But after the time skip, it's revealed that if Naruto had died, the Kyuubi would have died right there. Because he was split in half. He didn't actually have a body. That is also true. Naruto does have plot armor. He would have came back. In fact, he did one time when he died. But we don't talk about that. Also, thanks for the bit, Prono. I don't know if I said that or not. I think Naruto's bored, even though he's like the strongest character because he's the main character. Let's play Lee. Lee's fun. Entry! And just bash someone right in the face, and then he just goes rolling. Because I don't think Lee would ever attack a lady? Karate girl or not. Then again, if they honestly challenged him, he'd probably be like, alright, I respect you enough to give you a fair fight, but I won't kill you. So he might attack these karate girls. But that's where video game logic comes into play. Put your PS4 into rest mode while dying to Ursula. That wouldn't be a really good thing to wake up to. Be like, a giant octopus lady's killing me. Better go to bed. And then you wake up and the giant octopus lady is still killing you. But hello, Gum. Hope you're having a good day. That's probably someone's mentality, Griffey, but I will say that's probably not Tsunade's mentality. Like, she loves the kid. Like, she views him as her own kid. Even if he's a total dummy. Oh, it was the continue screen? Okay, at least it wasn't like the slow motion screen as you're slowly dying. That'd be hard to put it into sleep mode. Like, on that frame. In my defense, I don't have any dice. Except for these normal six-sided dice. One with the skull on it. That is a great face for that puppet.
Man, there's no end to these things. What a nuisance.
Okay, so these are a bunch of puppets that were made from human experiments, so they're kind of autonomous, but also not. They need someone to activate them and tell them what to do, but they more or less move on their own.
Kakuro, you alright?
Because he's a ninja, and she knows that he'd go even if she told him not to. Might as well make it official so she knows where he is.
They would be here so soon.
Come on, let's hurry.
Also, he's not entirely incapable of being useful.
Alright, follow me.
He also has, like, super regen and a lot of chakra and, you know. Either way, I do agree this does not seem like a mission they should be sending students to do. Like, Kakashi should be here. What is this? Why is she praying in front of it? They should just grab it and go.
You brats again. I should have killed you when
You
I
never
had the
did have the
chance.
chance. We've met once.
What are you doing?
And you ran away.
What do you think? orb is mine. But because you guys put up a barrier to protect
But you're in the barrier.
I now have the added hassle of having
I mean, I guess that
break
explains why she's just posing in there.
Don't kid
But
yourself, lady.
she's in the barrier.
Over the spirit orb.
How did she get in there? Hey, look, I can do that.
Rasengan! Hey, what's going on?
I hit my hand against the barrier and it didn't work. What's going on?
Quite cunning.
I attacked your shield for massive damage, but
Another
it
barrier
didn't
so
do
that we
anything.
cannot interfere.
This is no time to be admiring her handiwork. She's gonna steal the
How?
orb.
She has to I mean, I guess they can teleport.
Look. Concentrate on destroying those and we can tear down her barrier.
Concentrate on destroying these very obvious plot device barrier guys.
All right, I'll crush them in 2 seconds flat.
This looks familiar. What do you mean?
meddling
Are you saying this
brats.
game is not
And I'm
original?
so close too.
Pocket Sand
Hey
is a
guys,
jutsu.
Buy me some time.
Gara has it. Oh, and there's stupid flamethrower guys, I think? I think they're flamethrowers. Hurry, or the spirit orb will be stolen! Because we cannot stop her from just walking out of the cave. Destroy the barrier before it's too late. How do I... Oh, there we go. I'll just keep doing this. Whoops. Maybe I won't do that, because that kind of... Wait, what? The puppet's hitting their friend. That doesn't seem very optimal, puppet lady. Like... Are they gonna blow it up for me? There we go. Go, Lee. You can do it. You're the best. Dynamic entry. Entry. Dynamic entry. I have 5 minutes to do this. Wow. Did that? But I was hitting the other puppet, and I did damage to all of them? That doesn't make any sense. I punched this guy and suddenly his friend dies? That's voodoo right there. That's worse than these puppets.
Blast it!
Blast it! You took down my easily detectable barrier. Why did I put it inside the other barrier?
So, is this all we should expect out of your piece of junk puppets?
Wow. The taunting.
Shut up! Shut up!
Serves you right for dealing in forbidden jutsu.
I don't know if you could talk. You have a dead body as your puppet. Oh wait, I guess that's
I told
later.
you to shut up already!
Sorry for the spoilers, Konkoro, that you'll have a... Why is it always bees?
What?
Why is it always bees? The giant bee puppet.
This one ought to change your tune!
I can't even, like, hit that.
On.
This is getting...
Why is it getting interesting now? Also, your mouth didn't open and close there. Just, this is getting interesting.
Does battle.
Didn't even do that.
Don't underestimate a puppet of the Shirogane clan!
I will. Also, how bad is the delay? I feel like the delay's been getting worse on my end. Maybe it reset my thing. Whoops. Oh yeah, September's back, blah blah blah. Everyone knows about that, I don't care. Here, hang on. Put this on while I'm looking at something. Because I'm looking for my... September's been active since... the 2nd? Something like that. I've been told about since the 2nd. Did it not start until today? That is pretty dumb. Okay, let's see. Okay, I do have low latency still enabled. So it's not that. I don't know. Probably something on OBS. Also, I don't know if I checked my skill plate for... Wow, look at all those things. Yes, okay. Excluding this health up thing. Probably put that in the obvious, like, there's a little square here. See anything else? Not that I'm using this guy at all, but... Oh well. Anyways, let's fight this bee. Wait, I forgot to turn that off. So you can hear the even better in-game music. I missed the bee. How do I kill this bee with an extendo stinger? I did it, baby. Wait, are these giant mice traps? What is this? Oh, that's the door. Okay. Oh, little baby bees. Ow, they exploded. Why did the baby bee explode? Don't explode, please. Okay. Beware my dynamic puppet mastery of making my puppet cartwheel. Fear me, bee. Ow. Alright, well, this isn't working. What's the joke here?
Thank you.
You know what? I know what works. There we go. That works. Ow. Eh. Ow. Dang. He also followed my example and threw bombs at me. Wow, I missed. It was standing still and I missed. I have like no time to do it. Yeah. Take that. Did that work? That did pretty good damage. Okay. I didn't know killing bees was so difficult. Also, what is it doing? Hello? Bee? Bee, leave it? Uh-oh. I wonder if there's any more gold bars around here. This seems like the place... It's a boss fight place. It seems like the place you'd hide a gold bar. I'd be focused on this bee. Okay. Well, now I'm out of those. Stop moving. Okay, that didn't work. That worked. Isn't this boss fight great? I love fighting flying enemies with only ground moves. I'm the one with the only ground moves. I only have these things. Wow, spun around on that one. Can't reach a bee. Stop it. That hurt. Ow. I gotta eat medicine. I'm out of things. I can't. Why can't I like pick up the bombs or something that's throwing and throw it back at the bee? Yeah, I did it. One attack. Now it's doing that move? Why? Did we get it? Okay, good.
Not too shabby.
I almost didn't pick up that money. Almost. I wasn't paying attention. We did it! We killed the bee. Kind of. Sort of. I mean, yeah, but... I have the feeling it's not actually dead.
How? That puppet was my specialty.
Oops.
How could it lose?
I guess I can just sit on the dashboard. That'd be good.
Well, It did. What's your plan?
How could it
now?
lose? Well, it did. I mean, yeah, I guess. I guess it did.
Not yet.
The Cave of Wonders is a pain. Hey, look, it's not dead. And then she can just teleport.
What are you doing? Get her!
Wait, when did these guys get here? What are you doing? Get her! And then they both run opposite directions. The Sand Ninja are just as impressive as the Leaf
Don't let her
Ninja.
escape.
Why are you not... What? Get the orb! At least put one person at the orb. Okay, we're just not even gonna grab that. If it's in the next scene, I'll be mildly irritated. Because it should not be in the next. Now we're at the Sand Village. Do we get to play as Gaara now? I hope so. Actually, he'll probably be like the in-game character. Like, I'm here to help.
She's not over here.
She's not in this village?
Or she escaped in this direction.
Hey, Lee.
Bushy Brow, did you find her?
No, she is nowhere to be seen.
An intense face.
Darn it! Where could she have gone?
Why would she escape to
Now
a
we only
highly
have Conqueror
fortified
to rely on.
village?
Unfortunately not. It seems he was unable to stop her.
As evident by him appearing out of that
no,
fence.
You too?
Sorry, she got away.
Why are you guys acting like she's running away? She
She was
teleports.
right where we wanted her.
There's nothing we can do now. We should go and report
These
this.
plot devices where the
Yeah,
enemy
Hill should be
escapes
okay with the
because
reinforcement troops.
everyone's incompetent. To be continued. A dangerous trade. Who's gonna win? What does that mean? What would be possibly trade with them? We'll trade you this orb that can destroy a nation for soccer. Do you want to level up? Yes. I will level up my ninja defense. That seems optimal. It had to be there. Did I not get any new missions? I didn't see any when I went to the level up thing. Nope, I did not get any new missions. I guess we'll just go on to the next thing. This might be where it's like, okay, you need to do missions over again. So you can grind. Ow. Ow.
A dangerous trade. Who's gonna win?
Who's gonna win? I wonder how many chapters there are. I guess it'll probably say like finale when it's the final chapter. We'll probably have to fight the puppet boss. Hey, Gaara.
Sorry. We were able to protect the spirit orb, but they got away.
Like I was reporting to Gaara. Not even the Kazekage yet.
The research being conducted has resolved
Sorry,
this
spoilers.
problem. And if we can destroy the orb, the master puppet cannot be revived.
Walks right up to Naruto.
I'm sorry to have caused you
Aw.
so much trouble.
Huh? Not at all. Don't worry.
I mean, it
about
was Naruto's fault.
That is right. It is only natural our countries help one another.
Let's keep up the good work until we crush those Shirogane creeps.
Well, we are heading back
What?
to the
No.
village to
He
report
would
our
definitely
findings.
never do that. Especially when another puppet master shows up. Like, what would... That would be too much of a
Sure do
coincidence
like
that
to talk
puppets
the
are
talk,
really
don't you?
popular around the Sand Village. Alright, so I guess I'm going back home now. Yay! I wonder how long this, like, realistically would take if you, like, mapped out their world. Like, I would imagine it would take, like, a day or two at most. Then again, it took them only, like, an hour or two to get to the edge of... To get to the edge of the Fire Nation in the Sasuke retrieval arc.
There There is not a single villager in sight. Have they been abducted? Ah! Naruto, be careful!
I had to sneeze. Sorry about that. Also, apparently the villagers have been abducted and turned into Pikachus. What a fate worse than death.
Scumbags! I'll take you guys and mash you into a pulp!
They were replaced with robot Pikachus. There are puppets lurking all around the village. Find them and destroy them! It seems like I should explore this village. I'll kill these guys. There's not going to be only 2 puppets. But there's probably like secret items and stuff. Oh, there's 14 left. Okay. I'm out of all of my shuriken and stuff. That's kind of lame. They could have been puppet Mimikyus, but nope. Puppet Pikachus. Couldn't go the full way. Couldn't have the obviously superior choice. I wouldn't want to fight a puppet Mimikyu. That sounds terrifying. It would probably eat me. Wait a second. I recognize this village. This is the village where I went around finding those lottery tickets. Or not the lottery tickets, they pretty much were lottery tickets. The Ambu secret message thing as Sakura. And then I couldn't find them all, so I went through here as Naruto. Oh, that's fair. This game is pretty old. PlayStation 2 and all that. Like, I got the controller. This wired controller. Wow, what barbarians would have a wired controller? There we go. Is there a box here? Yes. Say antler? I don't know what that means. What? It was an antler, okay. Used to make medicine, can be sold at the item shop. That's fair, I guess. Yep, 2006 and 2007, I think, is when this game was released. 2007 in America. And there's very little censorship as far as the content of the game goes. Like, Sasuke's still gone. Like, this is after Sasuke leaves. Yes, it is the Hawaii one. Aloha. The Lola, but... Speaking of that, I'm hoping that the new one coming out will actually be good. It didn't look great, but... I'd be lying if I said that Alola looked really great. I was like, why are we getting remashes? Who's voicing Ben 10? Is Naruto's voice actor voicing Ben 10? Oh, gee. Oh no, Sasuke. That's what I said Sasuke maybe. I wouldn't be too surprised. That guy seems to be everyone. What was I talking about recently that had him in it? Oh yeah, the Spider-Man game. Ow, by the way. I'm dying. Also, I'm potentially dead. They stunned me. Ow. Okay, never mind. That would have killed me, though. Sorry, who are you again? I wasn't listening. Let me go pull Kakashi. Did you say something? Sorry, I'm busy being a ninja. Unlike some chump. I'm not a fan of these stupid Pikachus. These stupid Pikachu lizard puppets are really annoying. They're just trying to play me in a game of dropkick, and I'm losing. I can't even dropkick, I can only drop punch. Oh no, I can dropkick, cool. I'll take on that fight. Why would I ever ignore anyone? Ow. Ah, dang it. Couldn't tell you, never met him before. Oh. Where am I going? There's a lot of puppets I killed, but there's probably it. That would be news to me. I remember you choked down a whole bowl of ramen and declared yourself the victor. And then ran off. If you mean that epic fight. Sure, I'm glad I can't see the bottom of the ground, by the way. Just an endless void is all that greets me as I travel downward. Jeez, now that I know there's like special items and stuff in this game. Ah. Sorry, I get them confused time and time again. Can I go in the water? Yes, okay. I should be able to walk on water. This is a thing I'm glad I can do. Is it in this box? Dang it, I missed the box. I'm glad there's not a timer on killing all these guys. The recovery. Can I actually, like, equip that? Usually, no. If this ends up being, like, a massive thing. Okay, no, it's just his headband. That's not too bad. What? I didn't press that. Sorry, no takebacks. Wow. Wait, what? Why does it say cost 3,000 Rio? Does he have to pay for his life insurance? What? I don't want that. That's my money. I only have 900 Rio. Why are they acting like I am literally made of money? Let me put on this headband and then pay the doctor $3,000 so I can come back to life instantly. I mean, that's good life insurance. But why not? I pay my chakra taxes every day. How am I not entitled to some free healthcare on the battlefield? I guess Lee wouldn't be paying chakra taxes. He doesn't have that power. I'm sorry I can't give you a rematch, Cody. No takebacks. A win's a win's a win. You pay for being revived. This is Ninja D&D. I'm gonna roll my ultimate character who can't use any chakra, but his taijutsu is through the roof. Okay, but you gotta pay for your, pay for even any revivals. What? Oh no. I don't know what you're talking about. I wouldn't make a pact. Where's your contract? I need to see the paperwork. Let's see. I don't know if that's how that works. If no one remembers the fight, did it happen at all? Like, I guess that's just another, if a tree falls in a forest and there's no one around to hear it, doesn't make a sound. If a puppet explodes, doesn't make a sound. Hello alien, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. I am looking for treasure. Can I break this rock? I can't even target this rock. Is that right? Well, I never saw this rule. Don't remember, Flame. Though obviously, no. Hey, where am I going? If I were a puppet Pikachu, where would I be? But also doesn't mean that I know I can trust it. This way? Okay, it is this way. At the bell, probably. Imagine the bell probably has the item I'm looking for, too. You're entitled to a rematch, but it never claimed when you would get the rematch. Yes, I got it. A gold bar. I knew it. I knew that bell was special. Also, that makes sense on why it doesn't ring, because there was a gold bar inside of it. Where am I? Where's puppets? I'm not seeing any puppets, and that's distracting. I don't... I mean, maybe? Yes? I love this dramatic music, by the way. Really sells the feeling that I'm in an intense situation. Like, there are people being abducted here, but I've yet to see one. Probably because they've been abducted. But you can never assume. You can never assume that everyone's gone. Is that a puppet? I could've sworn I've been over here. Aha! They're probably in the stable! Pretending to be a puppet horse. There's a box. Hooray! Fire kunai. Aha! I was correct! Oh geez, they were both in here. I want to look out here real quick. There might be another box in the stable. No. Yeah, someone like that showed up. Kept saying they were my rival and stuff, and wanted a rematch, but I don't recall ever fighting anyone. If I did, I'd probably let them win. So, you know, I didn't want to give another rematch and be like, well, I lost, and then get a challenge to another rematch saying I won. I don't want that false victory. I don't want a fake gold medal. I work hard for my matches. But hello, Schmuck. Hope you're having a good day.
I cannot believe
I tried to
we're
ignore
so
him
close
at
to the
first,
hidden
but
Leaf Village.
I can't pull off the
What
Kakashi.
exactly is going on?
Let's hurry and get back
You
to
know, I'll
the
give you a
village.
holler if that guy shows up
Hurry,
again,
let us
Schmuck.
go.
Yeah. Shia LaSchmuck. Hurricane groceries? Is that like a hurricane of groceries, or are they groceries you got from a hurricane? There's no alternative. But welcome back, Ruby. Yes, okay.
Not too shabby.
Well, this doesn't seem good. I hope I'm going to the right place. I don't know if I was supposed to go home yet or not. Alright, well. This is probably going to be another cutscene where, like, we're attacking the Leaf Village, even though they have no reason to attack me right now. A 7-Up cake? Like the drink? I don't know if you'd ever want to eat a liquid cake.
Not too shabby.
Thank you for the auto-host, Kira. And hello everyone lurking in Kieran's stream. You probably can't hear me. But I hope you're having a good night. Day. Whatever. Depends on your time zone. Hope you're having a good time zone. Just a lemony vanilla cake? Okay. I mean, I guess it's a good thing it doesn't taste like 7-Up. That'd be weird.
Grandma, it's a disaster.
It's a disaster!
The village has
Why is
been
it a
attacked by
disaster?
the Shirogane
Oh,
clan.
small village was attacked, that's
There
right.
was not a single person left. You do not think the clan...
If you like lemon cake, if you like cake, I hate cake,
We have
so...
them safe under protection.
Those despicable
Wait, the villagers are
scoundrels.
alright? What?
Grandma, Kakashi-sensei, what exactly's going on?
Well, we've just received an ultimatum from the Shirogane clan.
Oh.
Launch an all-out attack if we don't hand over.
Wait,
the
why do we care about that?
There are already scores of villages beset by puppets.
They were going to attack us either way. If we hand them the orb, it's just going to be more destruction.
We barely have enough to manage the evacuation efforts.
I do not like cake, no.
With these puppets in their
Never been a
ranks, they're
fan.
a force to be reckoned with.
We can't just sit here.
There's a
What are
lot
we
of
gonna
foods I do
Grandma?
like. I'm just not good with any dry food.
We'd offer to meet their demands, then jump them when they approached.
Oh boy.
No, never mind.
I'm okay with pie, I'm not a fan of the crust though.
Yeah, that certainly sounds like a long shot.
Don't say that. It makes it sound like we have no chance of winning.
I mean, you don't if you give in to their demands. Don't
We-
negotiate
if we
with these
can't win
puppetists.
Either way, then. All right, then that's the plan.
What's the plan?
Kakashi, contact the Hidden Sand Village's Spirit Orb research team. If fortune's in our favor, we may outwit them yet.
Got it.
Scorpions
Naruto
are
and Lee,
dangerous,
I'd
yes.
like you to help Kakashi with this task.
Yes!
Gladly.
I mean, yeah. But that's just how it goes for anything.
Hey, listen.
What?
All right,
Thank you for the host, Redbeard.
I'm going to go over our strategy.
Do I like
Already
you?
got the
Yes.
Spirit Orb from the Sand Village in our
Oh,
possession.
us? No.
Naruto.
The singular
you'll be the one to
enjoyment.
deliver the orb to them.
What? Are we making some kind of deal with these guys?
Pretty
Don't
okay.
worry. I've got a couple of
Well, I
tricks
forgot
up
you were a
my
Mahdi.
sleeve. Guy and I will lay low and keep an eye on things.
Hmm?
When they're about to get their hands on the orb, I want you to use your shadow clones to block off all the escape
Why
routes.
him? I mean, I guess he could make
The
1,000
time
of them.
that buys us, Guy and I will close in for the attack.
You're doing pretty okay. Let's see, how
In
long
the
have we
event that we
been
fail
live? I've
to
been
stop them, then
doing
Lee,
to
it'll be
check
up to
something.
you.
That's pretty much long.
Yes! I will chase them to the ends of the earth!
Please don't chase them to the end of the earth.
Just be
That
careful
sounds
they don't catch
dangerous.
on to our plan.
You'd fall off, right?
Yeah, way ahead of you.
Sorry, checking small things. Okay. Anyways, I'm back. Let's go to the shop. We actually did get a gold bar we can sell, and some antlers, to make some sick medicine. There's something redundant about what I said, but we're gonna do that. Gold bar, goodbye. And there we go, now we have a lot of money to deal with. Any special, like, Lee chip we can get? Yes, we do not do negotiating with any of this. Wild Dance, Primary Lotus. We have to go with Lee, so we might as well get his special technique. Perform Sharingan. Let's go ahead and grab these. Now let's get all of these, like, special chips, unlock their extra move. It might be cool. They might have really cool moves. The Ninja Essential. The thing essential to being a ninja. Regain stance no matter how many times the enemy knocks you back. What does that mean? What does stance mean? I kinda want these because I've seen a few times where I just need that exact shape. I could expand the skill plate of one person. Oh, I have these two. I have Guy? What? And hello, Mimikyu. That spooked me. You just got Leaf Bracer? Well, congratulations for beating Ursula. I do remember that time. It was my favorite filler arc. Where Kakashi lost his eye. Wow, look at this. Look at that huge item. And only Naruto can use it? Also, we have Guy. You know what that means? We also have Kakashi, which is nuts. So, we're doing skill plate stuff, so I gotta put on that music. And yeah, of course that was an actual episode. Why would it not be? Here is what I meant. I needed that exact shape right there. Put this here just because. Anything else I got? I don't think so. Let's go to Kakashi. Kakashi, Chakra Boost B can go here. That's good. I need to give you your Sharingan ability. I guess this works. Jeez. I don't know what Sharingan does. And now there's Guy. Can he not use ninjutsu? No, he cannot. Good. That's canonical. Give him all the taijutsu ability. No, Mizuki's correct. That is his actual name. And, you know, I don't blame you, but no, that was not actually a filler arc. Although, if you want a good laugh, because it still kind of holds up, episode 101 of Naruto was pretty funny. Back in the day. It was all about them trying to figure out what's below Kakashi's mask. I can't talk. What even is talking? There you go. Drop items. I will gladly take the money one. Yeah, that one's great. It's just dumb. Which is good enough for me. Hang on, let's move this over here. And I can put this one right here. Yes, you already know the big twist. That's exactly what happens. Sorry for spoilers. Dang it. Hello, Redbeard. The fish lips episode. Don't think I've seen you here for a while, Redbeard. I hope you've been doing okay. I mean, I've seen you in other places, but... you know what I mean. Is it right? Let's see. I guess this works, and then I can put... put the... where is it? There it is. The tumble guard right here. No problem either way, Redbeard. Hope you're having a good day, but I already said that, so I'm gonna stop saying that. No. I'm gonna go back to the shop real quick and buy another health upgrade thing. Why did my health and chakra return? All I did was exit the pause menu. I mean, I guess? I don't really remember that one, but... health up S. Why is... okay. I should probably get more, like, defensive things. But that sounds like work. I was gonna look up Jafar thing on this book, but... skill plate... now I can get more health here. That'll probably help me, like, stay alive. As health tends to do. Oh. I do wonder if filling up the... skill plate thing is actually going to do anything. I guess we'll find out with Guy, because I only need 2 things, and he can completely have his skill plate full. Yep, you're still the bit boss. One last shopping spree, and then we'll go fight things. I'm sorry this game doesn't have any pause music. What am I doing? Not that one. Any double thing that is actually good that I could buy? I guess recovery and get up is actually good. I was gonna just buy the empty things, but that probably works better. I don't know, Sivia. The resubs do a lot of damage to the bit boss. Get up. Put these on Naruto. Go over here and put them on Kakashi. This one, I guess. I do anything? I'm looking at the stats and I don't see anything happening. Okay. I guess filling up the plate doesn't do anything until they're probably maxed out. But I did a lot of work right there, so I'm just gonna... Thanks for giving Griffey some stars, Mimikyu. You're getting close. You're only 3 million away? I think that's right. Alright, one last thing. I don't think I spent my virtue. You know, Kakashi doesn't have any. Yeah, I got beaten up pretty badly last time, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And then... health upgrade. There we go. I have, bam. An item on my Steam wishlist is on sale. Yeah. The game I don't actually care about. A lot of games on there I just put on my wishlist like, oh, that looks neat, I'll look at that later, and then I never actually look at it later. And then it goes on sale like 2 years later. You know what? We just got a new character. Let's use him. I mean, there's Kakashi. I guess we got a new move here. Sharingan. What did that do? Also, why is Kakashi no Shadow Clone Jutsu? Like, there's so many moves he uses. He could summon dogs. Sharingan. Okay. Oh, I see. Pull up the Sharingan. You know, expect that to, like, copy moves. That's what it does. Like, he copies down the hand signs and stuff. And, like, maybe that's a counterattack you can use to copy someone's jutsu and use it against them. No. He just teleports behind them and does 1,000 years of death. That went from a basic move to his ultimate technique.
Let's go!
Let's go! Dynamic entry! And I like that his moves are just Lee. He's just a taller Lee. Although, it looks like he can do a special move that Lee can't do. And congrats on becoming a fan favorite, Toronto. Dynamic entry on 2 people that time. Let's level up Guy. No. They have confirmed that Rock Lee is not Guy's son. Rock Lee does not have any parents. He just has the same affliction that Guy has, and they look exactly the same. But that's all on Lee's part, apparently. I will say, spoilers if you haven't seen the ending of Naruto, I hate what they did with Guy at the end. Where they revealed that Guy's dad couldn't use jutsu at all. He was the taijutsu guy, and that's why that's why Guy was like, I'm gonna become a taijutsu master to, like, make my father proud and stuff. Yeah, Guy is fine. He can use ninjutsu if he wants. He just doesn't, because he's the taijutsu guy. He just decided he was gonna master punching people. And then it's revealed that his dad has that affliction that Lee has. That just kind of ruins, like, undermines the entire relationship they had, I feel. Like, instead of Guy seeing Lee and being like, I'm gonna help this kid, he's got spirit. He instead sees that, oh, this is just my younger dad. I'll take care of that. His dad's name was Might Die. And guess what? He died. There was no might there. He definitely died. Why are we just putting this orb here in the middle of the field? Shouldn't I just, like, be holding this or something? Also, that's just a 2D image. They just put a flat 2D image on the ground there. They have these 3D models, and they're like, making a sphere is too difficult. Instead, let's put rings on this guy's chest. Also, his name is Gando. Wow, very polite to introduce yourself.
Word of advice. Don't try anything stupid.
Look, just shut up.
It would have
and
been
take
cool
the
if
thing
his
already.
dad was just like,
Trust you, kid. I've got my eye on you.
I don't know.
Don't
Didn't
be
really need to
ridiculous.
mention him.
I don't need some kind of scheme. I could blow you guys away any day of the week.
I'm sure we'll put that to the test at
Are
some
you?
point. But right now, we have business to take care of.
Uh-oh. What's he gonna do? Let me just grab this orb. Shouldn't we see the hostages first? Also, huh? How'd you do that without moving your hands? That's pretty impressive. You met Naruto before? His entire existence is stupid. Oh my gosh, well, how did they do that? Kakashi, Guy, aren't you supposed to be like Jonin?
Kakashi-sensei, what the heck are you doing?
What do you mean, what is he doing?
You're not the only ones who can pull a fast one.
Oh, there goes the orb. Wow, great plan, guys.
Darn it! Hey, wait!
You can't blow you up on Tuesdays, busy that day. Also, ow. And yeah, if his dad was able to use jutsu and just wasn't good at it, so he's like, I'm going to do taijutsu, and that's something that Guy took from him, that'd be okay. But him just being super older Lee is dumb. What is this?
Sorry. It took some time to break the
I'm glad they broke that off screen instead of making me do it.
Kakashi-sensei, they got away with the spirit orb!
Watch out! Here they come!
But I don't know. Like, I don't know what they could have done with Guy, except maybe... I feel like him and Lee should have teamed up to fight Madara instead of Guy just doing it on his own. I feel like that would have been more interesting. Plus, it would have finally made that come full circle. Like, Lee would catch up to Guy and be like, I did it. I'm as strong as Guy Sensei. And that would have been cool. Instead, we got garbage. You know, that summarizes the entirety of the final arc, I think. Could have been cool, but instead we got garbage. Why is that on fire? Why are you throwing up fire orbs? Also, I turned to the wrong character. Go, guy! Why are there just giant fire orbs on the ground? What does that do? Wait, is he dead? Oh, he's dead. Huh. I'll take that. Give it on Naruto, because Naruto's my main character. I don't really plan on using the adult characters, because they never show up. As annoying as that is, they never show up. This guy's taking no damage. Is there a thing I'm supposed to be doing? Well, Rasengan works. And if it works, why stop doing it? Ow, ow, because you get caught on fire and die. He is just sumo wrestling me. Palm strikes everywhere. And here I am just constantly hitting him with a drill. Be the best sumo wrestler. That's pretty much correct. The end of the show has exactly what shonen is hated for, where the main character gets a sudden power-up that is never before mentioned for no reason. Like, there's no reason that should have happened. But randomly the main character's got a huge power-up that came out of nowhere. So they could defeat the final boss. And then, I think the really big kicker is that they didn't even beat the final boss. The final boss died to plot device. Like, they were in the middle of the fight. And out of nowhere, he gets cut in half.
Watch carefully.
And someone takes over, like, the bottom half of his feet. And that's the final boss. But she's really dumb, so I don't really count her as the final boss. Ow. Also, yeah, these do kind of have the same thing as the fire and blizzard guy. Although the other guy was wind. I think what was supposed to happen is that the guy launches the fireballs and then the wind guy makes them explode.
So
Well, that was
used
Itachi's
yourself
big
as
twist,
bait
is that he was actually a good guy the whole time, which was okay. I just wish it was handled better on Sasuke's end.
Everything is for the revival of our clan.
Revival of the clan?
Also, still doesn't make any sense that he killed a bunch of children that had nothing to do with the, with the coup, but whatever.
And if they don't, we're sworn to revive the master puppet. With that, the scattered survivors of the clan.
So apparently they were trying to revive their clan here.
Return. You really think that wish will ever come to fruition?
I don't know.
I don't
For
know.
me,
But it's all I
there is
had.
no other path. I have no regrets. Ibushi.
This is apparently the only respectable guy. The other two were kind of monsters. How did we even kill him? Like, we were beating up his puppets.
Yes. He was doing everything he could for his clan. He was just going about it in the wrong way.
Kakashi, Sensei, why does this always happen?
The spirit orb! And where's
First it happened with
Sensei? Where'd he go?
Zabuza, and then Tachi, and...
If you mean Guy, he went after Lee.
After Lee, what?
Sensei, do you think the bushy brows can get the spirit orb back?
Think the bushy brows? Wow.
Well, anyway, we should
Wow,
begin
no
now.
answer, Kakashi. Thanks. Thanks for the reassurance that everything will be okay. I would agree she could have been a movie villain, and that would have been okay, but also she ended up being a movie villain because now everything's about the Moon Clan crap. So. But you know, I stopped watching everything after the very end of the show. I have not seen the movie. Didn't care for Boruto. Probably never will unless they get another writer to take care of it, but at this point I guess that's too late. There go my ego, Sasuke. No way, bro. Fine, I'll just murder the entire clan. Itachi, why did you do it? You didn't let go my ego. I think that would have been a better twist. For canonical Naruto. Yep. They have 5 nations. Full of a bunch of really powerful clans. And they're like, you know, we could just go to the moon. Sorry, had to sneeze. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I might put it in yokes, but since we're talking about Naruto, have you guys seen that one Naruto thing where like it's like what's his name? I forget his name. Hiyashi from the Hyuga clan, like Hinata's dad. It's some stupid conspiracy where he like planned the entire thing to get the ultimate grandchild. So he could have the ultimate ninja part of the Hyuga clan. It's pretty hilarious. What would suck? And yeah, Boruto's story is dumb. Also, his character is dumb. There's like nothing to invest with his personality. He's just, I hate my dad, and that's kind of it. He doesn't really have any personality. Yeah, your dad just being gone all the time, that would be bad, but also that's not Naruto's character. Anyone who thinks Naruto would not be the most, like, doting father has never seen Naruto. He has shadow clones. Everywhere. And also, he would love his kid, and he would never want them out of his sight. It makes no sense. That's probably my biggest issue, is like, none of the adults, the people we grew up with, and like, watched grow, at least most of them. A lot of them, like Tenten, kind of don't have any character to them anyways. But none of them seem to be grown-up versions of themselves. They just seem to be... they just look the same. You know, you put this thing in yokes on the Discord. Because it's pretty long, but it's really funny. Because it's mostly funny just because of how ridiculous it is.
So they made off with the orb then.
Hiyashi's master plan.
Yeah. Guy and Lee are currently in pursuit.
With any luck on our side, perhaps they'll find their hideout.
Guy and Lee are in pursuit.
No, if they lose the trail, well,
yeah, let's send the guys that can't sense chakra after the guys that are running around in a giant chakra bee.
How can you two be so calm at a time like this?
Well,
The thing is, you see, Naruto, we did a thing we didn't actually tell you about.
Sorry, Naruto.
And it was very obvious because that was a 2D image.
Lady Tsunade, I'm sorry.
Did they not tell Guy either?
Say no more. I can tell.
I can tell by your face, with my eyes closed, apparently.
But where's Lee? He was traveling with you, wasn't he?
Lee is disciplining himself at the moment. After failing such an important
Is he like
mission,
running around the village? That seems like a Lee thing to do.
He's challenging himself.
Yep,
to
there we
500
go.
laps around the village on
I
his
called it.
hands.
500 laps around the village on his hands.
500 laps?
That's also not something that could possibly
Why would he do
be done, by the way. I remember someone complained about
It's a
that
self-imposed
back in the
punishment he
day.
decided on prior to the
So
mission.
probably like 7 or 8 years ago now.
Dear me.
But people would like hear that
Alright, do you
in
think you could take me to where
the
is?
story and be like, you couldn't do that and like still be
I'll go
alive
directly to him and
because the
apologize.
village is like several miles
What do you mean?
like long around. But it's
I'll explain
ninjas.
along the way.
Like if you did that, your hands would probably fall off.
Of course.
Also, if you ran around it, your legs would probably fall off.
I swear I don't know what's going on around here.
Well,
We were keeping it a secret except for the 2 people that knew about it, but
the spirit orb you lost
was actually a fake.
Was actually
Wow.
a fake.
What? A fake?
He's putting his chakra in his hands, that's how he can't use chakra.
Still being analyzed in the hidden sand.
That's
village,
true.
of course.
The gates and the pills are
with them.
pretty
It's
dumb.
a dummy orb the researchers made based on the data they'd compiled.
I do think Guy should have died. He opened all the gates. His heart should have exploded.
Sorry.
Then Naruto just shows up with his random I have a new power thing and just puts his hand on him. He's like, here you go.
The fake was successfully
Oh.
passed on.
But hey! If they find out it's a fake,
The
they'll come
only
looking
one
for us
I was
all
like
over again.
okay with
By
was
that time, the research
Gaara.
team will have a way to destroy the orb.
And not just because Gaara was like a good character or anything,
Out on top.
but because it cost someone's life.
I think I get it, but that doesn't mean I have to like it.
It's like,
Oh,
this
don't
still
feel
costs
bad.
something. It
Ramen's
might have been a
on you
new
next time,
character,
okay?
Really?
and yeah, it's worse that
I've heard
Neji
one
died.
before.
Especially because everyone
It was
came
worth a
back
shot.
with the magical god jutsu, except for Neji. Destroy the orb! Leaf and Zan team up! Also, if you missed the plot there, basically, they sent a fake. They apologized that there was a fake orb that they gave to the Shirogane clan, and they're gonna be really mad. Neji perma died, yes. There was this huge explosion of spikes everywhere that no one could defend against for some reason. I don't remember what the plot device was for that. I don't think Griffey ever planned on watching the finale, so I wouldn't worry about it, Sivia. No more 8-Palm.
All right, let's do
They
it.
revived pretty much everyone, yes. Neji is the only one that actually dies.
You got
Of
what
the
it
main
takes.
cast, he is the only dead one. They even revived Guy, like he was pretty much dying,
You got what it...
and then nothing.
Let's get strong.
Let's get stronger and stronger. Yashi... Sakura... Yo. They already wished Neji back with the Dragon Balls once. They couldn't do it again. The sad truth. Oh, that's a 1. Humble guard. Banana. Oh, there it is. I went past it. Didn't go. Yeah, Hinata jumps in front of Naruto. And then Neji jumps in front of her. And it's a whole big mess. And then at the end, Neji is kind of like, take care of Hinata. And he like actually holds her hand. Like that was probably the only really cool moment out of that. But Neji dying was still really dumb. He didn't need to. I didn't equip Primary Lotus. There we go. Maxed. Yeah, if you're any of those things, it makes sense. I guess. I feel like even dead people might have an issue with it. I mean, everybody came back as zombies. I have an issue with that. Yeah, seriously, take Sasuke, please. I'll trade you a Sasuke today for a Neji on Tuesday. Dang it. Shikamaru, you are the worst. You have the worst skill plate thing. Yep, by the end of the show, Sasuke's still a huge jerk, big surprise. And yet Sakura loves him. Can't imagine why. Can't imagine why. Dang. I'll move this here, and then put this here. I guess that fits. And they have a child, yep. And out of everything in Boruto, I think the general consensus is that Salad is probably the most interesting character in that show. Which is weird. Also, her name is Sarada, but that was translated to Salad, so that's her actual name now. Wait, did I not equip recovery? I did not. Wait. Oh, and yeah, I did not. There we go. No. Oh yeah, speaking of Neji, there he is. Hi Neji, sorry you're dead. Choji, who does nothing. Nope, wait, wrong one. Recovery. Get up. Humble Guard. There's expansion jutsu. Even though he can already do that, but whatever. Yes.
Let's get stronger and stronger.
Yeah, he touched foreheads one time. He did the little Itachi thing, so clearly that means he is redeemed. In every sense of the word. And he's gonna get stronger and stronger.
Alright, let's do it!
I wish that they went in more depth with them forgiving him, though, because I just pressed story. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I just saved. I can probably restart. Aha! I can restart.
Naruto, Uzumaki Chronicles 2!
Alright.
See? Let's get stronger and strong. Let's get strong.
Missions.
Leave the mission.
Yeah, basically the ending of Naruto is just a bunch of zombies coming back from the dead. Lord of the Monkeys. A thief who tamed a troublemaking group of monkeys has started using these monkeys as henchmen. Show these ill-mannered monkeys a thing or two. Okay. What if this was the finale of Naruto? Monkeys take over the world.
Okay, leave it to me.
Wise choice.
Get our best characters out there. One day Sakura will actually be important to the story, and I'll be able to use all of this strength she has to my advantage. That doesn't look like a monkey. Yep, he also realizes, although it was kind of planned from the beginning that that would be his dad. Like, who cares? But he meets his dad and he's like, wow, Dad, you're the fourth Hokage, and also, whoa. You're a zombie. Put the Kyuubi in you. I would say the ending is probably the worst part of Naruto. I hate the zombie plot. Because it was just so lazy. Like, just bring things back. You know that closure you had a while ago? Let's bring it back and open up those wounds. Although, to be fair, I guess, to be fair, the Choji and Ino didn't really have any real closure, although Ino still didn't get any when it came to Azuma. Whereas Shikamaru was like, I did it. I killed that guy. Everyone loves Neji, but I don't like him. Everyone hates Tintin, but I love her. Look at how much screen time I give her. Also, this is the Lord of the Monkeys, a karate girl? Not exactly what I was expecting. I expected like a bandit guy. That seemed like the type. Oh well, she's dead. Ooh, here we go. I don't know what that is. I don't even understand reviving Madara. Like, why would you revive the guy that is, like, so strong he cannot be controlled? And you know he can't be controlled because he was that strong. Don't do that. Leave him dead. He's not gonna follow your orders. Some of our Ambu operatives who infiltrated the Shirogane clan bandit ranks have discovered and are being chased by puppets. Save them. But this mission doesn't make any sense. They got rid of their bandits. They killed them. Okay, ready to begin. Okay. I think Madara is one of the worst characters ever created. But I also think Orochimaru should have been explored more. He kind of died. Like, right away. He was the big bad for so many years. And they had all these subplots of he has these labs where he's experimenting on mutants. Like, what if Sasuke came back as a mutant? A mutant snake guy. That's a good way of putting it. Kept trying to one-up itself, and it kept getting worse. Like, you can't one-up a guy that can drop a meteor, or at least you shouldn't. Especially when he drops a meteor and then instantly drops another meteor. Also, Bork. Dago wants out to go Bork, so we are back. I'm back. Ow. Yeah, I didn't really get that part either, where he was revived from a character that should have been way more important, and then... like, oh, you're fine. I mean, I guess they did the same thing to Sasuke. Like, yeah, you killed a couple of us. And Orochimaru, you killed the third Hokage. But we forgive you. What? Why? Why would you forgive that? Also, now he's, like, very feminine, which is not too surprising, but it kind of implies to me that he is still taking over people's bodies, and that's not okay. That would definitely still be an issue. He's the main cause, though. Yep, that's pretty much the running theme. Well, if they're clones of people, doesn't matter. You don't clone people. The girl is the healer, or she doesn't matter. Cough, cough, Tintin, or Ino. Sakura's the strongest there is, though. This is our strongest girl right here. That's why Sakura's not in the story right now. She's off doing the important missions, like killing the Lord of Monkeys. What's more important than that? She knew poisons and flower stuff. So she knew medicine, but she was not technically a healer, I think. It's hard to tell because she's never given any screen time. Yep. Tsunade was a healer for both Jiraiya and Orochimaru. There are some fanfiction things that have amazing Naruto endings that are better than the canonical one. But, you know. Yes, Kakashi also had that group. That was pretty much the entire thing. It was just a constant generation of there's an idiot, there's a really strong, stubborn guy, and then there's the girl who is the healer. They showed off Kakashi's face briefly, but not in a good manner, I guess. I'm not really sure how to, like, say that, but... oh, right, I'm saving that guy. I thought he was my enemy. I was like, why didn't that guy get hit? I had to save my bandit friend. It's actually a ninja cop that's pretending to be a bandit friend. Hey. Stop it. Don't run into the electricity, friend. Now, I kind of expected him to have, like, a scar or something on the bottom of his face, but it was flawless. It's like, oh, there's nothing interesting here. The only thing interesting was the mystery. I did it, I guess. Mission complete. Hooray! Wait, Sakura SOS? What does that mean? I'm gonna do this one first. We'd like you to collect herbs used in making medicine. Task itself is fairly easy. Need to gather enough or the medicine won't work. I mean, okay. He's just too handsome. He has to shield himself from the world.
Okay.
Sakura knows flowers.
Leave it to me.
I'd beat Ino, but she doesn't exist in this game. No, his dad did not wear a mask. I don't think. It was probably something like, I don't want to look like my dad. My dad's a jerk. Fine. Why do I have a time limit on this? Well, at least the enemies seem to make sense. They're a bunch of monkeys. Hello. Is it a flower? Oh my gosh, they're so small. I probably already missed one. Go away, monkeys. Over here, no. Stop it. Go away. I said go away. Bad monkeys. I'm glad you like the new bit blob. I put a little glow around the cup to make it look like he's holding it up with magic. What is this? Why is there a log here? Captain's log. There are a lot of monkeys around here. In Captain's log. Whereas as I was going to say that, there were no monkeys. But I said it anyway. You never really got that stigma thing either, where it's like, I saved my teammates' lives, but we lost the mission. It's like, who cares? That's... I guess it was before Konoha was new for that kind of stuff, but it still seemed like a really dumb thing to be upset over. Like, I'm wondering if even his friends were, like, upset with that? Like, why'd you save my life? He got away with the scroll. Great, now the world's gonna explode. Like, does it really matter? Yeah, I guess. You know, after that, they kind of became okay with it. I got it. Well, that was easier than the lottery cards. Ow. Picking flowers. Easier than the lottery. Put that on a post-it note. On a stamp. Sakura SOS. Dispatch to the hidden sand village. Sakura is having trouble shaking off the enemy. Not my Sakura. My Sakura would never have problems shaking off the enemy. She would beat that in one punch. One punch Sakura, please. Yeah, nothing else mattered. But, oh, is it? Gara, I don't know who that is. Neji, you can do it.
Choice.
No, Sakura is Saitama's kid. That's the big twist. That's why she has such a huge forehead, because he's bald. That's where her bald spot is, it's just this forehead. I've never felt that way. I have only had the morbid curiosity of, like, what happens after you die, but I've never been at that point. But yes, if anyone is feeling that way, everyone here is free to talk. And no one, I don't think anyone here would turn that down. What is it? Oh, I can buy Primary Lotus. I should do that. Yeah, I kind of feel like that is a normal question to be, like, curious about, because no one really knows. Wait, next page? I can go to pages? There are pages in this book? I don't believe this. I'm feeling cheated. Next thing you're gonna tell me that books are made of nothing but pages? Why is there an old man? Why does he have a broom? He's not supposed to have a broom. Like, Merlin's not supposed to have the broom, guys, right? That's a Yin Sid thing. And I guess Disney Castle, so technically a Mickey thing. You know, the artwork in this is actually really good. Like, I wish I could draw like this. Although they have no collar or anything, but that's fine. Now I'm just gonna sit here and read Kingdom Hearts. Oh, here we go. That's the picture I was looking for. Who's that genie? Guess I could have put that on the bigger thing. I'm not doing a reading stream. I'm not stealing Sivia's thing. Let's go save Sakura. Wait, what? Didn't the thing say that she was in the Sand Village? When have I ever stolen? Intentionally. What? Why are there bandits attacking me? No, when anime ninjas die, they get brought back as zombies, and then bad plot happens. That's still, like, the dumbest plot device, was the stupid zombies. Like, we had closure with Zabuza and Haku so many years ago. If you didn't want them to live then, don't make them come back to life now. I still think Sasuke should have died. Sasuke should have died and Haku should have joined. I think that would have been a better plot.
Rotation. Rotation.
Rotation. And then Naruto could have had the Sharingan. Bring that full circle. It's proof. Kakashi's right there. It's like foreshadowed proof that that's a thing that could happen.
Rotation.
I've seen many people die from the 8 gates. And if you die, you'll come back to life when someone touches your heart. No, ninja zombies are the worst. I'm noticing a distinct lack of an answer from Reborn City. I don't steal intentionally. I'm sorry. Ow. Sorry for the stupid squeaky chair. Defeat the enemies while protecting Sakura. Why? She does not need my help. If she did one move, they would die.
Here goes. 8 trigrams to Paul. 8 Paul. 16 Paul. 32 Paul.
I did not steal that either.
64 Paul.
Whoa, he actually did 64 palms. Ninja can count.
Rotation.
I don't believe it. Sakura, just do the slam move.
Rotation.
That's all you have to do. It works, I swear. Multi-fireball. Fire kunai. Wait, more fire kunai. Did that turn into a... No, whatever.
Rotation.
Nope, but he was, because of reasons.
So, that was it, huh?
I think the worst instance that we actually got to see was he, like, literally stabs one of his teammates in the back and, like, leaves her for dead. He meets up with her later, and she's, like, really scared of him, and then he just goes, sorry. And that's it. Like, fine. Yeah, Orochimaru was even worse. I would agree. Forgiving him after he kills the 3rd Hokage and probably like 100 other people in that big evasion.
Rotation. Rotation.
Which, you know, to be fair, I guess they did forgive the Sand Village for that, although they lost their leader, so...
16 Paul.
Like, he got assassinated and they were just following orders at that point.
64 Paul.
I counted twice. You know, at least Pain died. Because Pain not dying would have been bad. After he killed Jiraiya, the most likable character. At least one of.
Rotation. So, that was it, huh?
I'm just traveling with Sakura now. Kinda wish it was the other way around so I could play as her, but... How come she doesn't have any virtue thing? I guess they didn't want to program that in. So apparently the mission was to retrieve her and then escort her to the Sand Village. That's fun. No. I will forever have all the hate. All the hate for where the show went. But, you know, not having a terrible day. I mean, my ramen breakfast was just a blob of slimy noodles, so I didn't eat it. I might have to take a break soon just so I can go get something to eat properly. I also need more water, because I'm totally out of water. Yeah, I know, I have to get something else, but... how long have we been live, actually? Only an hour. Can we skip? What? That one seemed like it took a longer time than the other ones. Thing. No, not really, to be honest. But I'll get something in a bit. I'll finish this mission and then I think we'll take a break. But I think next time it'd be like the actual ending for the game because it's kind of winding down at this point. I think there's only one more thing to do, and that's just beat up the master puppet, who may or may not be being revived. I don't really know. I think Sasuke had some cool moments, and I felt like he was on the way to redeem himself during the tuning exams a little bit, but then he kind of just gets rid of all that. So, I don't know. He should have died at some point. Instead, we had Neji die because, you know, the character who actually redeemed himself didn't deserve a good ending. But anyway. On more positive notes, I'm glad that the new layout kind of works out. I feel like the left part could use something, but I'm not sure what it would be. Sometimes it does, Mimikyu. If you hate everything, then obviously you want everything to disappear. Mission complete! I did it! Did I do it? Okay, we did it. How come team formation doesn't include Sakura? She was here.
So...
Meant to check something. It's been an hour. Okay. Something Discord related that I'm keeping an eye out for every hour or so. Oh geez, I thought that said destroy the gods, and I was like, whoa, whoa. It's like, what am I fighting? He did literally hold the world hostage at the end of the show, which was pretty great. In a really dumb way. Just, yeah, if you don't fight me, I'm going to destroy everything. Sakura's almost got that ninjutsu attack fully max. That's evil. It is. How do you have virtue, Choji? I haven't even used you. Ninjutsu defense. Dang it, I can't improve this! Rank Scream. Destroy the gods. Something we can expect out of all of our ninja children.
Let's get stronger and stronger! You got what? Stock up on items!
Only 5 though, I feel kind of bad stopping now.
Change a heart! Stock up
But I am
on
hungry.
items! Let's get... You got what it takes to survive? Leave! Alright! Saved! return.
Let's get stronger and stronger. I can always come back after I eat. I know, but I feel... Alright, I guess we'll do that for now. I don't know if we'll come back and play more Naruto, but I am hungry, so I should probably go do that before I let the hunger distract me from fighting ninjas.
Save game data.
So, hope you guys like the new layout. I didn't try very hard with the clouds and stuff, but thanks a lot for joining me for Naruto. I'm gonna go find something to eat. We'll probably be back in like an hour or so, maybe. Depends on what I decide to do. But thanks a lot for joining me. And thanks a lot for just being you. I'm glad to have every single one of you here. Even you, BlueMageBrilly. If you're still around. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the Naruto talk. If I do come back, I will probably play Kingdom Hearts 2, because that's what I really wanted to play today. But, gotta keep the retrospectives going. I like Naruto. Everyone likes Naruto, right? He's such a likable character with his whisker marks. Probably not, but he's probably here in spirit, probably watching with one of those far sight spells. Anywho. Also, welcome to streaming stuff, go. Real quick, random thing. Actually, never mind. I'll do it. It's not a Discord thing. You just weren't here for it, Mimikyu. He's gone right now. I'll do that next time. When we beat this game, by the way. I have a plan for a very small giveaway. It's just one game. Like, I only have one thing to give away. But look forward to that. So it'll probably be like a week or two from now, unless I come back and beat it tonight. But we'll see what happens. Either way, thanks for watching, everybody. And I will see you later. If you haven't eaten, go eat. Let's all have dinner together. My heartless plushie. I can't. He's right here. He still has Oblivion and Oathkeeper attached to him. And I'm sorry, you can't have him. He is my Heartless. But I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.